5, a Pittsburgh police officer shot. You are looking at video right now of the scene in the city's East Hills neighborhood. This happened along Wilner Drive, and we put together this map for you to give you a better sense and an idea of that area. Good evening, I'm Lisa Sylvester.
And I'm Gordon Lesh. We broke into programming this afternoon as soon as we learned about the shooting. And in the last hour, police confirmed what we first reported from sources. It is connected to another shooting investigation in Robinson. Our team of reporters is out covering all of the angles of this major breaking story. We start with Channel 11 Chief Investigator Rick Earl live on the breaking news desk. Rick, what's the latest?
Yes, Gordon and Lisa, at a news conference just about a half hour ago, police said the suspect shot his girlfriend and she managed to run to a nearby motel in Robinson to get help. When the manager came outside, the suspect then shot and killed him, according to police. The suspect then took off in a U-Haul truck. Police at that point put out a be on the lookout. And just about an hour later, Pittsburgh police officers on patrol in the East Hills section of the city spotted the truck, and officers from a joint law enforcement task force then used their SUVs to box the suspect in his vehicle. As they approached the vehicle at that point, the suspect then got out and began firing. Police then returned fire. We just put Drone 11 up over that scene on Wilner Drive, and as you can see, the U-Haul involved in that shooting, its doors are open and it appears to be boxed in by unmarked police SUVs. The suspect was hit multiple times. A Pittsburgh police detective was hit by the suspect's gunfire in the leg. My sources tell me the detective managed to limp to safety, and other officers immediately applied a tourniquet.
A very alert team of city detectives located the van here in the 2200 block of Wilner Drive. Those detectives, along with a detective from our homicide section, approached the van at 2:29. The suspect stepped out of the van, began firing at the detectives. The detectives returned fire. The suspect was struck by gunfire, and one of the city detectives was also wounded.
And my law enforcement sources tell me the wound to that city detective is not life-threatening. The detective is in the hospital right now in stable condition. I'm told he will be okay. The suspect was taken to Mercy Hospital at this hour. We do not know his condition. County police now would normally conduct the investigation in this officer-involved shooting in the city of Pittsburgh, but they said since one of their officers was involved in the shootout on that joint task force, they have now asked the Pennsylvania State Police to do the investigation. Live on the breaking news desk, Rick Earl, Channel 11 News.
All right, thanks, Rick. And we continue our breaking coverage. Channel 11's Andrew Habranek is live on the scene on Wilner Drive where that officer was shot. Andrew, what are you seeing and what are you hearing out there?
Yeah, Lisa, this scene has quieted down a lot in this East Hills neighborhood than a little bit earlier this afternoon, and despite all of the police presence, there are some neighbors who have come out of their homes just to the side of me to look at the scene, but most of them have stayed up at the top of Wilner Drive. But take a look behind me. That U-Haul that is just behind, in front of these Pittsburgh police officers, is the U-Haul where this shooting happened. This is what police were looking for after the shooting in Robinson this afternoon. They found it here on Wilner Drive in East Hills. When detectives approached that U-Haul, that's when they say the suspect opened fire. One of those detectives was shot in the leg. We spoke with one man who saw that shooting happen.
Saw a cop pull up. He had parked his car right there. The young man got out, and the cop drew his gun and he started firing at the young man, and the dude was dead.
He got out of the U-Haul?
U-Haul, yeah.
Allegheny County Police tell us that suspect is in critical condition. That is the latest that we have on that suspect's current condition. That detective, as Rick said, is expected to be okay. Live in East Hills, Andrew Habranek, Channel 11 News.
Andrew, thank you. Channel 11's Kara Sapita continues our Team 11 coverage live and outside of UPMC Presbyterian Hospital, where we are hearing that officer was taken.
Yeah, Kara, you've been out there for hours now. Give us an update on the very latest.
Lisa, so that officer who was taken here for a gunshot wound to the leg is listed in stable condition. We are seeing police officers from multiple departments and Pitt Police in and out of the ER here at Presby. A couple of them walking past us expressed their relief that he is doing well. That detective, again, rushed here to the ER. I am told that after he was shot in the leg, fellow officers jumped in immediately to help him, applying a tourniquet before paramedics arrived. That quick action likely making a difference. Right now, again, officers are gathered here waiting and hoping for more good news. Again, we just learned he is listed in stable condition. Live in Oakland, Kara Sapita, Channel 11 News.
Thank you. We are also hearing the suspect was taken to UPMC Mercy Hospital, and we are seeing police outside of the hospital there. County police told us the suspect was in critical condition with gunshot wounds to his leg and back. We'll keep you updated as we hear more from the hospital.
And again, police have confirmed that the shooting in the East Hills is actually connected to another shooting that happened earlier in the day at a motel in Robinson. Police say a woman and the manager at the Pittsburgh Motel on Steubenville Pike were both shot. Channel 11's Gabriella DeLuca is live at that scene with the very latest from there. Gabriella.
Lisa and Gordon, there are still several police officers here on the scene of the Pittsburgh Motel. They have cleaned up a lot of the parking lot, but we have seen earlier today a lot of evidence markers, shattered glass. It truly was a very large crime scene here. We have learned that 2 people were shot here in the Pittsburgh Motel parking lot. Investigators tell us the suspect in the officer-involved shooting first shot a woman here in the lot. She was able to run to a nearby business to get help. The hotel manager came out to see what was going on, and that's when police say the suspect began firing and shot and killed him. Here on the scene, we counted almost 10 evidence markers in the parking lot, saw several bullets and shattered glass. That suspect then took off from the motel in a U-Haul. A witness told me that he works here as a maintenance man at the motel and lives here, and he is shocked that his boss was killed.
It ain't hit me yet because, I mean, like that man brought me out the gutter, you know, like he helped me when nobody else would.
The superintendent did tell us within the last hour or so that the suspect is going to be charged with homicide of the manager and aggravated assault of the woman. Reporting live in Robinson, Gabriella DeLuca, Channel 11 News.
Gabriella, thank you. And stay with Channel 11 News for continuing coverage of this breaking story. We're also keeping you updated on our website and the WPXI News app.